Hey, what's up, dudes? How y'all doing? I finally did it. I finally did what y'all requested. I made you the green skin goth chicks. You're welcome. So yeah, I'm back again. Finally. It's summertime, boys, and I'm really busy in the summertime doing all kinds of crazy shit. So long form content is hard for me to get around to making lately, but I've been trying to do it once a week at least. But even the hard I try, as hard as I try, it doesn't always seem to work out. I'm normally currently working like about 18 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. It's rough, but you got to get that moolah somehow or some. I don't. Whatever. We're moving on. Okay, Reddit story. All right. All right. So this is from r/dating over 30. Unfortunately, sorry. And they say, is the dating pool that small now, or are the apps just filled with people that happen to have my deal breakers? No, lower your standards. That's about all you need to do. Context I should have included originally. Do not give a single fuck. And they say 31 female. Oh, that's old. God. And in New York City, rip. Rip. So she continues. I increased my radius to 50 miles to include one of the most populous cities in the world and where I work 2 times a week and still feel like the dating pool is so small. I'm dating for a life partner, of course she is. I want kids, of course she does. And yet I feel like 90% of men on the apps have at least a couple deal breakers for me. Bitch, you're 31. You do not have the right. You do not have a single. No, you can't demand shit. You have no value. Like, what the hell can you offer a dude? Like these 30-year-old women with careers that act like men. Okay, rant time. They act like men, and they're not traditional at all. Yet they want a single. They want a man who's traditional and like a giga chad. But they don't. How can someone who has nothing to offer demand a guy who has everything to offer? It makes zero sense. No, you don't have the right to demand. You don't have the right to standards. Your standards are whatever you can damn well get. And you better just take the first thing that comes along because that's all you deserve. Or you don't even deserve that. Continuing. Yeah, and a deal breaker. I'm honestly shocked how many people seem to go from long-term relationship to long-term relationship. Been in love with multiple people over the course of their 20s, find themselves having to pick between multiple people who they really like. Yet, only women have this. Mostly only women have this privilege. Like most dudes nowadays, even like dudes who are like sixes, in reality, women might not see them like that anymore, because now fours think they're tens for some. Well, I know exactly why. It's because of simps and all the validation, but I've covered that in many previous videos. But yeah, whatever. In 10 years, yeah, she's been dating for 10 years. Why didn't you just settle for a guy when you're 18 and just submit and then have a husband and have kids already? No, but you had to waste your life chasing a career that's meaningless. Good job, stupid idiot. I've probably gone out with 75 men, and none of them felt like the one. Oh no. There's maybe a handful that I think a longer term relationship could have worked if time and place had been better. But I fully recognize that my career took priority in my 20s. There you go, you stupid female. Wasting your prime years on something that doesn't matter. Because realistically, self-respecting dudes who have a lot of money don't want a woman they have to compete with. And it's not just like they can actually like have any kind of challenge. It's like men don't like women who are bitchy, full of themselves, and think they don't need no man because good, you don't need no man, so don't have one ever. You don't deserve one. Yes, stupid. Females in their careers. Literally ruining their own lives because they think it's what they think it's what makes them happy. And no, like women with careers are usually only depressed and like lonely and good riddance. I tried to be more go with the flow even after the guy I was recently seeing for a little over a month lied on his profile about a couple deal breakers, but in the end they bothered me too much to continue. Aww. That dude dodged a bullet. Multiple times I've gone out with guys with known deal breakers just to see, and at the suggestion of friends, it never felt right. Aw, that's so sad. Good. I hope this chick dies alone. Damn. It seems like half the dating advice is to not be so picky, real, and look for overall chemistry if someone has deal breakers. No, just look for a guy that's on your actual level. Yeah, but no, those dudes are invisible to you because they make the same as much, or actually, most dudes get paid less nowadays because of affirmative action and, companies giving women and people of color jobs just because of their sex and or their gender or whatever. They give these unqualified people jobs making more than dudes who are totally qualified. And it's just so stupid and racist and sexist. These stupid woke companies are just yeah, I'm not gonna, I could go on, but I know some people don't like when I go off on rants, so I'll continue. And the other half says stand firm in your standards and compatibility. Yep, be alone. Be alone. I can't. Standards. 31-year-olds with standards. Good God. But then they'll get all up in my shit when I say I want an 18-year-old virgin. Yeah, but I can afford to have those standards. Wow. Yeah, I demand literally, I demand like nothing of a woman besides her be 18 to 20, I'm going to say 22 now. 18 to 22 and be a virgin and not be fat. So simple, so easy. But these chicks are like, I want to do is 6 foot tall, 6 figures, 6-pack, 12-inch dick, you name it. They have a standard for it, and even the Giga Chads don't qualify for these 31-year-old useless, used up slurs. I don't think my preferences are anything crazy for being in the Northeast of the USA. Monogamous relationship, marriage, children, progressive political, social views, doesn't smoke, not religious. Oh, shit. Yep. Taller than me. I'm 5'7". She would never date a dude who's 5'8" or 5'9" even. That dude has to be 6'10", like, or, the absolute Thor, god of thunder type dude, because this chick is just so fucking full of herself. I mean, I don't know for real. I'm just assuming, but I'm really just roasting, to be honest. But I'm so sick of these stupid old women that think that they deserve anything, and they do not. Nope. Respect and disrespect are earned equally, and I do not. I disrespect women like this that waste their time, break the whole, just tear dudes down, and then still think they deserve the Giga Chad. These are ones that I can see on the apps and making reference to in this post. Then, of course, with anyone dating, attraction from both sides and chemistry. Dude, I don't give a shit about any of that. Like, attraction from both, like, chemistry. I really don't give a fuck. If she submits and gives me children, I don't even really have to like her. Because marriage is not about happiness. It's about being fruitful and multiplying. Happiness is stupid. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness doesn't last. Now, contentment can last forever, where you just know what your duty is and you do exactly what you're meant to do. Where that's a lot to explain. I could get into that, but that's like a 20-minute conversation about how to be completely content with life. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll have to have a video on that because that's a lot. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to explain how I became completely content with life and want for nothing, need nothing to be, quote unquote, happy. Not really. Happiness is stupid anyway. It's a waste. It's a waste chasing happiness because you're never gonna achieve it long term. It's like 5 minutes here, a minute there, maybe an hour. You might be happy sometimes, but it's so stupid. It's an emotion, and a lot of people disagree with me. I consider all emotion to be weakness and useless because nothing good ever came from feeling an emotion when you can literally make all the same decisions with logic. Emotion just makes you think irrationally and act drastically. And it never ends well for anyone. But that's just my opinion, I guess. Anyway. So it is my deal breakers. It is the demographics on the apps. Or what else? Sometimes I feel like I don't have the dating relationship gene, mindset, whatever everyone else does. No, you're just old as fuck. And you're used up. And no one cares about your stupid fucking career. You're acting like a man. So now you should feel like how women treat men. You don't deserve anything. Anyway, ETA. To clarify, there were times I wanted to pursue something that the guy didn't. Vice versa. Yeah, she was chasing Chad. Yeah, vice versa. Bullshit. And more often than not, mutually agreeing not to. Yeah, I doubt it. You know that these old chicks get just... I mean, I would hope that they get just turned down brutally. I mean, I know I would. And have, like that 42-year-old that asked me out a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I almost threw up. Dating in New York City during my 20s certainly felt like a social activity. Yeah, I'm sure it did. Keeping an open heart and puniti, but not necessarily going on dates in a relationship as the goal. No, she just went back home with dudes and got reamed the fuck out all the way. Like freaking putting that Dremel bit on a reamer and just reaming that whole, like it's mining equipment in a coal mine and just like freaking just reaming that shit. You'd probably like, it's more like a hot dog down a canyon, like throwing the hot dog down the Grand Canyon and seeing if it hits the side. Yeah, good luck, boys. Like, and I mean, yeah. So my feelings on the dating pool as a whole correlate more so to the past 2 years after moving from the city. Yeah. It just warms my heart seeing these old, used up, garbage objects, these sentient sex dolls finally get cast aside by the dudes that they used to get when they were 20. Yeah, it warms my heart. Love to see it. I don't know. This was I don't know, this wasn't really, I don't think this was a great video, but you know what? We're going to send it because I don't have a lot of time to make these. I might make another one tonight just because it's not that late yet. Yeah. Anyway, boys, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of these green zombie goth chicks. I appreciate it, boys. I will see you all in the next one.